there a motion to? Is there a motion to come out of? Is there a motion to come out of executive session? Councilman Messina made the motion to come out of executive session. Second, please.
A second.
Councilwoman Morgan made the second the motion. All in favor? Thank you.
Madam Chair. Daniel Plyler on behalf of City Aiken as attorney of record. As stated previously, the City Council has been at executive session pursuant to a mediation conference related to the David W. Blake et al. Versus City of Aiken et al. Matter. At the conclusion of that mediation, a settlement proposal has been presented that I'd like to publish for the record, and on behalf of the City of Aiken as your attorney of record, that I recommend the City Council adopt. It starts with the background of the case. Plaintiffs do not seek damages in their complaint. While Project Pasalis has been stopped and the AMDC has been dissolved, plaintiffs continue to seek declaratory judgment and injunctive relief to prevent the recurrence of similar improper behavior by the City of Aiken and in parentheses, city and its agents. Settlement conditions will be embodied in a settlement agreement and joint stipulation, including acknowledgments described below. Settlement agreement and joint stipulations. Plaintiffs agree to dismiss the case and any associated appeals with prejudice, provided defendants enter a settlement agreement and joint stipulations containing the provisions set forth below and comply with the settlement agreement in all material respects. 1. Defendants assert that they have always striven to comply with the South Carolina state law, including the Community Development Law and the Freedom of Information Act and the City of Aiken Code of Ordinances, and remain committed to do so. Number 2, defendants agree to pay a portion of the legal fees and expenses plaintiffs claim to have incurred in this litigation. 3, the City Council agrees to engage expert services to review and offer recommendations relating to governance and procurement procedures, including A, conflict of interest disclosure, recording and handling, and B, procurement assessment, management, and asset disposition procedures, and C, the city's FOIA procedures, and D, DRB procedures. This engagement of expert services will include recommendations to be provided to the public that the city will then consider enacting as appropriate after public comment. The City Council shall also schedule for itself 2 hours of refresher training in fiscal responsibility, governance, transparency, and ethics at least every other year. 4, plaintiffs agree to execute a more detailed settlement agreement that dismisses all claims that were brought or could have been brought in the matter entitled David W. Blake et al. Versus City of Aiken et al., bearing civil action number 2020CP021498, currently pending in the County of Aiken Court of Common Pleas, and all associated appeals, and further give their attorneys authority to enter a stipulation of dismissal of the lawsuit and withdrawal of said appeals. The joint stipulations. The parties stipulate to the following based on information that came to light beginning in June of 2022. 1. The Aiken Municipal Development Corporation, AMDC, awarded a contract to a developer for Project Piscalis without first advertising publicly requests for proposals, which all parties acknowledge was a violation of the South Carolina Community Development Law. 2. That the requests for proposals for the contract in question were originally sent out to be advertised, but were later withdrawn by the former executive director of the AMDC. 3. The AMDC was not aware of the actions of the former executive director of the AMDC prior to awarding the contract. Those are the terms of the proposed settlement.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept this proposed settlement?
Madam Mayor, I so move.
Councilwoman Broll made the motion, and a second?
Madam Mayor, I second that motion.
Second from Councilwoman Price. Comments from the public? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Madam Mayor, members of council. Once again, my name is Andy Gowder. Apologize for my voice, which I've lost. But on behalf of the plaintiffs and my co-counsel, Senator Rose, we would thank the council and you for your diligence today, for your effort, for your time, and for your goodwill. And we heartily accept and agree to the proposed settlement as read. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. My name is Andrew Lindeman. I represent the Aiken Design Review Board, the DRB. On behalf of the DRB, we accept and agree with the terms of the settlement as outlined and recommend and request that council approve the settlement. Thank you.
Good afternoon to you.
Madam Chair, my name is Victor Seeger, and as counsel of record for the AMDC, we agree and accept and recommend that this court, or that this council accept the terms of the settlement.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other comments from the public? Comments from council? All those in favor? Thank you. It's unanimous. Is there a motion to come out of, to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
Councilman Messina made the motion.
Second, Madam Mayor.
And a second from Councilwoman Broll. All in favor? Thank you. It's unanimous. Meeting is adjourned.